So, this character roster is weird, but why? Why out of all the Mario Karts, is this one the weirdest? Sure, we've had our fair share of weird characters here and there like Rob, Honey Queen, and Wiggler, but never a full set of just odd and unrealistic additions that make you really think of why they would even be here in the first place. And what I'm here to tell you today is that the roster is actually perfect. And I know what you're thinking in your head now. How? It's because, dear viewer, that it's unrealistic. And what do I mean by that? Well, if we look at Mario Kart 8, it's more sophisticated and sleek, with very semi-realistic graphics, while World is more playful and whimsy with very cartoony settings and graphics, which makes this roster make more sense in the grand scheme of things, since A is trying to be more different in style and presentation. So the word playful does make sense for this game. So a lot of the characters on the roster fit well here for that reason, and B, because Mario Kart World is not 8 and not trying to be a direct sequel to it. And with its locations, it's more in line with the Mario world itself than any of the games ever were. And yes, you can argue, well, 8 has weird characters too, and some of the locations like Cheeseland and Sweet Sweet Canyon aren't very realistic, and is more in line with the Mario world too. And you'd be correct, they are. But what I'm getting at here is that Mario Kart 8 feels more of the perfected Mario Kart formula of old. Because when you look at Mario Kart 8's courses and settings, it's more trying to be its own world rather than being in place with the canonized Mario world that we know, if that makes sense. But that's mainly how I see things, and it obviously isn't going to be the same for everybody else. But the same can be said with the character roster in 8. It never stirred up questions or confusion. The characters all made sense in their own way, and made sense in a kart, in some fashion. And while yes, some caused a bit of a stir, it wasn't because it was a weird choice, it was more there could have been a better character in their place. While World was nothing but questions. Why would Cow be in a kart? How is Fishbone driving? Which are all valid questions, but I think one of the developers said it best. The direction of the visual design changed drastically for Mario Kart 8 based on the concepts of vehicles transforming to be like a hovercraft. We opted for a futuristic and sophisticated design, whereas in this game, since you're driving through all kinds of locations in the world, we wanted to convey the feeling of adventure. We also wanted to create a lively, bustling atmosphere even in a vast world. And we were talking about how we wanted to replicate the feeling from Super Mario Kart, the first title in the series. During those discussions, someone on the team mentioned the key phrase, playfulness. So to say that Mario Kart World's roster is bad or weird is kinda undermining what the game is trying to accomplish in being a new and fun approach to Mario Kart, which that includes the roster. Hey, so it has been a bit since I've uploaded, and it's mainly because I've just been really busy, especially with the Switch 2 coming out in less than a day from this video. So hopefully I will have some content up, probably for Mario Kart World and all sorts of the other games coming out in the future. So stay tuned for that.